What is up, everyone, and thank you so much for visiting our site. I just wanted to take a couple minutes here and explain to you guys kind of our safety procedures that we're taking and the measures that we're taking to make sure that you're as safe as possible when you come in for treatment, and that we're protecting our providers as much as we can. So we want to make sure that we're doing everything possible to reduce the risk of spread or the risk of infection from coronavirus. Okay. So step one, when you come to our office, you'll see something new on our door. It's a sign that kind of gives you a number to call. So that's just a number to make sure that we want you to call that so that we can reduce the amount of people that are in our office space at once. We want to make sure that we're keeping that number as low as possible. So when you get here, call that number on the door. Somebody will answer. If they don't, they'll give you a call back as quickly as they can. Wait for the green light, and we'll have a provider or one of our front office staff will come out, and they'll get you and they'll bring you in once we know that it's safe and we can reduce the amount of people coming in that way. Now, once you're in, we want to make sure that you have a mask on. So you feel free, bring your own, have your own mask. If you don't have your own mask, or if you forget yours at home, no biggie. We'll have masks here for you. We want to make sure that you have a mask. The providers, we're going to be wearing masks as well. Everybody's going to be masked up, okay? And then once you have your mask on, we're going to have you go back to the back of our clinic here. There's a bathroom back there. We're going to have you go back there and wash your hands before you touch anything. So that means washing your hands and then closing the door behind you if you need to use the bathroom or anything, okay? Now, once you have your hands washed, your mask is on, we're going to have you come out, and we're going to do a temperature check to make sure that nobody has a fever, okay? So we use a forehead scanner here. It gets disinfected in between every patient when they come in, but we're going to make sure that we just do everything that we can to make sure that this environment is as safe as possible for all y'all coming in to work with us, and for the providers that are here every day working with you guys as well. Now, really quick, I also want to mention, outside of all the personal protection that we're trying to ensure for people, for the actual clinic itself, we have something called Cabicide. It's a hospital-grade disinfectant. It's this right here. It's really hard to get a hold of, but we've been lucky so far. Now, this kills just about every bacteria, fungus, virus that we know that can be contaminated and spread from person to person. So tuberculosis, hepatitis, coronavirus, all of these different things are killed with that. It's so powerful that we have to use gloves when we use it because it can be harmful for us. So that's something that we've used since day one of opening this clinic, and it's something that we'll continue to use throughout this process to make sure that this environment is as clean and it's as effective as it can be at reducing your risk of containing any type of virus or any other type of bacteria or anything when you're in here. So guys, those are our steps that we're taking. We appreciate all y'all's commitment and making sure that we keep this place as safe as we can, so that we can make sure that we not only treat your musculoskeletal conditions and as effectively as we can and have, but make sure that we do it as safe an environment as possible. Thanks.